the first all-cash deal that AutoNation did. And I ended up negotiating the deal. It didn't go well for me because my grandfather felt like I was selling out. But he needed to do it. He was older at the time. Did the deal. I get a call from Wayne. Congratulations. This is amazing. Thank you. I have some opportunities for you up in the Midwest if you'd want to move up there and maybe start some of the stores. But I have one thing you have to do before you leave. What's that? He said, I want to test your stomach. He said, I'm sorry to do this to you, but here's what you have to do. You have to go back to the dealership as an AutoNation employee, and you have to get rid of everybody that doesn't work. Anybody, family or not. Any payroll, aunts, uncles, the lawn care, the maid service. Everybody knows it. Dealerships do it. I said, I don't think I could do it. I called my mother up and said, Mom, here's the deal. And I was very close with my mother. I said, they're asking me to do this. I could get a promotion. I'm going to have to let go of some of my cousins. I'm going to have to stop payroll, take demos. She said, what's the question? She goes, you're my son. I don't care about those people. I didn't like them before anyway. That was the third thing that happened in my life. I realized that I had the support of my mother, and business is business. It's not about family. As I think about all that today, I tell you that because I want you to understand the vulnerability that I've told you about. Told you about molestation, told you about eating disorders, told you about suicide. Those are a lot of things. That's heavy things. It's like you don't talk about that on a first date. But this is our first date together. I tell you all that for one simple reason. To try to create a connection with you. Too often, people do business on the surface. They're not warm, they're not personable, they're not open, and they're not vulnerable. So as you stand here and watch me, you either are thinking about yourself, or you're feeling sorry, or you have some connection with me. That has been my key to business. Every deal I've ever done, I get that deep into the weeds. Every personal relationship I have, I get that deep into the weeds. I have very few friends. I'm not married. I don't have kids. But I have all the businesses that I'm connected to. And I have all the relationships. And so vulnerability is a test. I don't like doing business with people that can't be vulnerable. And vulnerable to me is telling me something about yourself that nobody knows. And it gives me a reason to want to do business with you. And the reason I'm challenging you on this is because when you're in the car business or in any sales business, it's already hard. What's going to make you different from somebody else?